everyone. I'm Jen Miller with Compass Real Estate, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Life on the North Side. And today I have Katie Carrera with me, who is the owner of Fern and Bloom, which is a floral shop in Berkeley on Tennyson Street. And thank you so much for joining us today, Katie.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Why don't we just start out by describing your business a little bit?
Well, first off, I'll preface by saying sorry for this is like the back of the store, so it's not as beautiful to look at. But Fern and Bloom is a full service boutique floral and gift shop. We specialize in everyday flowers. We do a lot of weddings and events. We also have plants and a lot of giftware that we actually like to focus on supporting a lot of either women-owned business or local Denver artisans. And yeah, so just your everyday floral, full service floral shop.
Yeah, beautiful inside. So what made you decide to open this business?
Well, I've been in the industry for about 23 years and have been a Denver local for my whole life. So it's always been a dream of mine to have my own space and have, watched different neighborhoods in town grow and change. And yeah, so for a moment, I thought, well, maybe I won't do retail. But when the opportunity during COVID times and retail or the space became available, I thought, well, let's do it. I know retail floral. And so I feel like it just fits me best.
Yeah, that's awesome. So is there anything that people might not know about your business?
So I guess part of the namesake for Fern and Bloom is actually a little bit of a nod to my grandmother because her name was Iona Fern.
Oh, cool.
And she was a really special human in my life. So I thought that, tagging Fern and flowers with bloom together was just like a sweet nod to her.
I love that. I love when there's a meaning behind, people's businesses. It means so much more.
Yeah.
So what motivates you and drives you to show up every day, especially, this time of year where it's crazy time for florists?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I think personally my creativity and my drive, I actually thrive most in kind of organized chaos. And being really busy and having a lot of different moving parts and things happening. So just kind of keeping that, as much as the environment of floral and being with plants and all of that is a very nice and relaxing thing. It's also a lot of work.
Yeah.
And a lot of schlepping and carrying and cleaning and all of that kind of stuff. And I think that just being surrounded by that kind of stuff on a daily basis really drives me.
I feel you. I'm
a glutton for punishment. I just keep me busy.
Yeah, no, I do better when I'm busy. If it's slower, I'm like, what do I do?
Yeah, definitely.
Chaos. It's good. Do you have any specific goals for the rest of this year or in 2024?
Well, we are on track to finish our wedding season pretty strong. We kind of start to taper off in October, and that's going to be good. But then that just transitions us right into the holiday season for holiday buying, and that's like a whole nother animal, but also fun. We love the holidays and wreath season and everything. And as far as goals, I would say, kind of just keeping the momentum of what we've been doing for the past couple of years and trying to get our books booked up for the 2024 season.
Keep it going, consistent.
Yeah. Consistency. Right now, I don't really have any grandiose plans for expanding or doing anything big, or let's just ride this out.
Right. That's good. Yeah. Don't kill yourself over it.
I know.
So what do you think the hardest part or most surprising part of owning your own business has been?
So probably the most challenging part has been I mean, just full disclosure, like being single and doing this alone,
Yeah.
has been really hard. I mean, I have an amazing team, a staff of gals, and some flower friends and freelance gals that come in and help during
Mhm.
busy times, and I'm internally grateful for them. So they definitely help keep things going. But when you go home at the end of the day and you're kind of riding solo, or need to
Yeah,
make big life decisions, doing that all on your own has been pretty tough.
absolutely. That's stressful, and it's always
Yeah,
nice to have a little bit more of a sounding board, but
yeah, yeah.
I have faith that you're doing the right thing.
Um, but yeah, and then like the most surprising thing, I don't know, I guess also, yeah, full disclosure and transparency, like really taking on what it is to be a small business owner and all of the back end, accounting details and,
Yeah.
you know, all of that kind of stuff. It just really starts to kind of pile on, and you're like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. We need to pay this, and that's a lot of money.
Oh, I know. I think people forget. You may love flowers or arrangements and all that, but there's so much more to just owning your
And
own business. But
cost of doing business. I
yeah,
mean, it's not surprising, but it's definitely been a good learning curve in the past 3 years. And, just it's tough.
yeah, no, I can understand that completely. So you said you're originally from Denver.
I am. Yeah. I grew up on the south side of town in the Inglewood, Littleton area,
Cool.
but have called North Denver my home,
Okay.
for, I would say, a good 10 plus years.
Oh,
Hopped
that's great.
around the Highlands neighborhood.
Yeah, me too. What do you love most about the neighborhood?
Um, I probably I think what I love most about the neighborhood is actually how it kind of like quiets down in the evenings, and it's not like as happening and busy as other parts of
Yeah,
and other neighborhoods in town.
totally.
I do like that. I also like that, proximity to central Denver and the mountains, and,
Hmm.
getting in and out of town with the highways is just super easy.
Yeah.
And then just actually really getting to know all of the neighbors and our standing customers that come in, and our loyal customer base that comes in, getting to know, you know, people's dogs. I love that.
That's awesome. Do you have a dog?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She was around, but I don't know. She's
Mine keeps coming in and out of the room. She doesn't love
yeah.
it when I'm on these. What other places in the area do you have favorite restaurants or other places you kind of frequent when you're not in the store?
Um, well, probably, I mean, there's a handful. So I mean, I'm an everyday frequenter of across the street. Our coffee shop is Mob Coffee.
Mhm.
I am addicted, and I drink that every single day. And as far as food, gosh, that's a hard one too. I mean,
There's so many.
the street has so many, and we
Yeah,
frequent them all, so it's hard to pick out a favorite. But
yeah, no, I get it. Well, what else do you like to do outside of work?
so a lot of those Colorado things that people like to do. Summertime. I am a big golfer, so I
Okay.
do like to golf a lot, and paddleboard, and do that sort of thing in the summer months, and then in the winter months, as often as I can, get on the snowboard and get up there. If I
Awesome.
don't fight the traffic.
Yeah, right. I know.
Mhm.
Day by day these days.
Yeah, right.
Um, well, that's awesome. So what is the best way for customers to get in touch with you if they're interested in learning more, or, obviously coming in the store would be probably best, but if that isn't
Yeah.
a
Yeah, face
first
to face
option.
is always lovely. And if I'm not here, Samantha and Kim are here, and they're excellent and can always help you with anything. And then also, pick up the phone and give us a call. Our business hours are Mondays we're closed, but Tuesdays through Fridays we're here from 10 to 6, and Saturday and Sunday we are here from 10 to 5. But then also for me, I am an emailer. So
Mhm.
that's usually kind of the best. And if I don't get back to you right away, please nudge. Um,
What are you
but
talking about? Nudge.
that's usually
Yeah.
my preferred way to contact and keep things moving.
Okay, great. Well, we'll share all the information on our site, also your Instagram and all those things too.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining me today, and I truly appreciate your time. And I know, especially, in the middle of wedding season and busy, crazy world. So,
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. We're on week 3 of back-to-back-to-back weekends. So yeah, here we go. It's fun though. Like I said, I thrive in the chaos.
well, you enjoy the chaos. And thank you again. And I am Jen Miller with Compass again. And if you would ever like your business featured on one of these interviews, please feel free to reach out. And I hope everybody has a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katie.